all are UP Bihar parties, meaning that like the 10,000 number is actually coming from
this earthquake, Richter scale 7 that has happened in Uttar Pradesh. Nobody had a clue. And, you know, Purvanchal, where even Prime Minister's constituency is there, Yogi's Adityanath's constituency, Gorakhpur and all.
No, my friend Preeti Chaudhary here kept saying this, that, you know, it's tough. Rahul Srivastav, who was our former National Affairs editor, rang me up yesterday. He knows UP. He said, Rajdeep, I don't believe your exit poll numbers. You know, it's much tighter. And people on the ground, reporters on the ground were saying, sir, tighter. Bureaucrats. 40-40 was actually what one bureaucrat told me.
And Yogendra Yadav also said this.
Yogendra Yadav, let's give credit. Yogendra Yadav has got it right. And Prashant Kishore hasn't.
A lot of even BJP leaders. No, Rajat, a lot of BJP leaders in Uttar Pradesh would offline tell you that इस बार फंसा हुआ है. हर सीट फंसी हुई थी. You'd speak to everyone, they'll say सीट फंसी हुई है.
Okay, Shashi Tharoor has now established a lead, or so he says. Now, where Dr. Tharoor is getting his numbers, where are we getting our numbers is another matter. But Dr. Tharoor is insisting that he has taken a lead. Can you give us a sense? But, you know, what we wanted to know, Rahul, in your margin calculator,
it's become
he's still behind.
No, he's still tight. It's tighter.
Yeah.
Now, as I said, how it works is the candidate is sitting on the counting center, so he obviously gets it first. It takes a bit of time, but in our calculator, it's 2,44,632 for Rajiv Chandrasekhar, 2,28,110 for Shashi Tharoor, and Panyan Ravindran is at 1,68,269.
You know, I just wanted to know, when you said the margin calculator, we looked at, as Rahul pointed out, most of the BJP's close-run seats are in North India. Where are the India Alliance's close-run seats?
Those are from
are they in Karnataka only, also from UP Bihar only?
Yeah, it has to be North.
So is UP Bihar behind the rest of the...
And we look at the Bihar
so less
story
than 10,000, less than 10,000.
We haven't looked at Bihar at all. I mean, Bihar was supposed to be the story.
Where the India Alliance tight seats are, a lot of tight seats in Uttar Pradesh. So Uttar Pradesh very tight at this moment. Some tight seats in Maharashtra. That's really the bulk of where the tight seats are.
I think almost 20-25.
If you look at the NDA's tight seats and where these tight contests are, again, many of them in Uttar Pradesh and some in Maharashtra. So it's in Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra that the tight real battles are going on at the moment.
Tight, but I'm surprised Maharashtra is counting slowly. Come on.
Odisha,
I mean, my home state must do better, yeah.
But Odisha, Rahul, is Odisha also the 2-3 seats there which are...
No, but look at it. You know, Rahul, while you're saying Maharashtra counting slowly, the story of Maharashtra, if I may tell our viewers, because that's the other big story. The two big states is where they're taking the hit. 30 to India, 17 to NDA. Meanwhile, Jagan Reddy is to meet the governor of Andhra Pradesh, set to resign as chief minister. Chandrababu Naidu to take oath on June 9th. Jagan Reddy seeks time at 4 p.m. to resign as chief minister of Andhra Pradesh. So that's the one state that the exit poll was spot on. Exit poll getting absolutely right. Let's give our pollsters credit when they've got it. They've got the big picture wrong, and I'm sure Pradeep Gupta will have an explanation for that. But on Andhra Pradesh, they've got it right. The big breaking news at the moment, Jagan Reddy seeking time at 4 p.m. to resign as chief minister. Preeti, you want to give us some cool hawa? Because we've got a lot of heat that's been generated.
All right, let's look at the hot seat, cool hawa seat. Let's get Wayanad. Let's look at Wayanad. Rahul Gandhi comfortably placed in Raebareli, Uttar Pradesh, and comfortably placed in Wayanad as well. So the cool hawa blowing in favor of Rahul Gandhi. The hot seat, cool hawa seat for Rahul Gandhi. Let's look at Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram. Though Shashi Tharoor right now contests what we are showing. He contests what we are showing. He says that he's in the lead, but this could be the old data that we have. But as per this, it is the BJP which is in the lead. Rajiv Chandrasekhar leading in the seat of Thiruvananthapuram. But I will give a caveat there. Shashi Tharoor says he is leading on this seat. Hyderabad. Well, that has been under the spotlight. Hot seat, cool hawa in Hyderabad, blowing in favor of Asauddin Owaisi. Madhavi Lata trailing from the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the cool hawa blowing in favor of the AIMIM candidate. Let's go all the way to Haryana, my home state, Kurukshetra. The hot seat, cool hawa seat right now. Naveen Jindal seems to be comfortably placed. It's a narrow lead that he has, but Mr. Gupta sniping at his heels, but let's see how that turns out.
Good for all
of us. All right, with that, we're going to go into a break and we will be back with more. All the analysis right here. Do stay with us. A quick break. Stay with us.
सिग्नेचर जो एक नया स्टाइल बनाए. सिग्नेचर, a premium product from Dilbag.
Dulux Weather Shield Power Flex.
इसका हर रंग लड़े धूप, धूल और बारिश से.
It's colorful. It's powerful.
आपने कभी सोचा है कि हम बीमारी से कम उसके पकड़े जाने से ज्यादा डरते हैं? इस डर से आप बिल्कुल मत डरिए. सही समय पर जांच हो, साथ ही आपके और आपके डॉक्टर की बन जाए टीम, तो बीमारी जो है वो करेगी जाने की तैयारी. मैनकाइंड फार्मा, जिनको यही ख्याल रहता है कि आप अपना ख्याल रखें. मैनकाइंड फार्मा, सर्विंग लाइफ.
What you doing? Yeah, you're getting me down. Got me looking at you, scared in the crowd.
Why do you wanna move like that? Why you want
Coming for you. Let me show you why.
Introducing Motorola Edge 50 Fusion. Own the spotlight.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
अगर रुंगटा स्टील से बनाया होता तो रईस यहाँ से नहीं आ पाता. रुंगटा स्टील का यही कमाल, एक बार लगे चले सालों साल. रुंगटा स्टील TMD बार, एकदम सॉलिड.
चांदनी चौक की सीट हम रिकॉर्ड वोटों से जीत रहे हैं. वहीं दिल्ली की 7 सीटें भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी भारी बहुमत से जीत रही है. केंद्र में हम सरकार बना रहे हैं नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में.
एग्जिट पोल कह रहे हैं कांटे की टक्कर है.
एग्जिट पोल का मुझे पता नहीं, मुझे तो पता है कि जमीन पर स्थिति क्या है. कार्यकर्ताओं ने बहुत मेहनत की है, हमने बहुत मेहनत की है और जनता का जो प्रबल समर्थन मिला है, हम चुनाव जीत रहे हैं.
It will be a bigger majority than 2014 and 2019. 2024 will be a landmark victory of Prime Minister Modi's.
सिग्नेचर जो एक नया स्टाइल बनाए. सिग्नेचर, a premium product from Dilbag.
Dulux Weather Shield Power Flex.
इसका हर रंग लड़े धूप, धूल और बारिश से.
It's colorful. It's powerful.
आपने कभी सोचा है कि हम बीमारी से कम उसके पकड़े जाने से ज्यादा डरते हैं? इस डर से आप बिल्कुल मत डरिए. सही समय पर जांच हो, साथ ही आपके और आपके डॉक्टर की बन जाए टीम, तो बीमारी जो है वो करेगी जाने की तैयारी. मैनकाइंड फार्मा, जिनको यही ख्याल रहता है कि आप अपना ख्याल रखें. मैनकाइंड फार्मा, सर्विंग लाइफ.
What you doing? Yeah, you're getting me down. Got me looking at you, scared in the crowd.
Why do you wanna move like that? Why you want
Coming for you. Let me show you why.
Introducing Motorola Edge 50 Fusion. Own the spotlight.
I don't care for no songs and proses. I don't care for no sweet boys with roses. All I want is a touch of love.
अगर रुंगटा स्टील से बनाया होता तो रईस यहाँ से नहीं आ पाता. रुंगटा स्टील का यही कमाल, एक बार लगे चले सालों साल. रुंगटा स्टील TMD बार, एकदम सॉलिड.
आपका जॉय, भारत का जॉय, जॉय ई-बाइक।
Co-presented by
ग्रीन लैम लैमिनेट्स, कुछ मेरा कुछ तुम्हारा।
Driven by
जेके टायर, देश का टायर। पावर्ड बाय MP बिरला सीमेंट परफेक्ट प्लस, कंक्रीट स्पेशल।
Co-powered by
पारुल यूनिवर्सिटी, वडोदरा, गुजरात। Co-powered by Panasonic AC for smart homes. Signature finest silver elaichi, a premium product from Dilbar. Supreme Total Piping Solutions, जीवन भर का साथ। अच्छी नींद पेप्स की गारंटी। पेप्स, द ड्रीम मेकर्स।
The stunning backdrop of the Victoria Memorial now laying testimony to what would be a number that Mamata Banerjee would be ecstatic about when it comes down to the leads in West Bengal on 42 seats. To take a look at the seat right now where Mamata Banerjee's TMC is leading, she'd be very happy. Leading on 31 seats, the BJP is now down to 10 from 18 in 2019. Congress at 1 and left at a 0. This is what it looks like for Mamata Banerjee. This is as good as it gets for Mamata Banerjee. Even by her standards, she thought she'd go up to 28. Right now, leading in 31 seats. Let's see how it translates into vote share in West Bengal on 42 seats. A quick look there. And once again, the TMC with 45% of the vote share, the BJP at 36%, 4% Congress left at a 6%. Rajdeep, number one, to go alone now, Mamata Banerjee having the last laugh, not to go with the India alliance, and ultimately, it is the woman who got Mamata Didi's back.
You know, 45% is a vote share up. You see, that's the difference. I thought that I think her strategy was to see whether the opposition vote would get divided between Congress left and BJP. That's got done partly. 6 and 4% are also important, but she's also increased her vote. So she's had a double benefit. But I think the real story at the moment is also that the NDA has touched 300 in trends. And as we've been saying, 300 gives them a safe bump over 272. Remember, there are allies, of course, who are there. The BJP itself, as of now, seems extremely unlikely to cross 272. And psychologically, that too is important because they got 282. Remember, in 2014, that time the mission was mission 272. Then they got 303. Now they've come back possibly to 247 as they are at the moment. It does make the BJP, it'll rework the balance within the NDA, but the NDA as a group has touched 300. And Rahul, this shows that decision to go along with Chandrababu Naidu in Andhra Pradesh and to break Nitish Kumar away from Bihar are the two decisions taken which have ensured that Mr. Modi will become Prime Minister for a third time. Those two decisions were key.
There are a few things which are quite apparent from the India Today election intelligence dashboard. The BJP's tally has started creeping up. They'd fallen to as low as 236. The BJP currently sits at 245. Still well short of a majority, but it really was looking like they'd be in the 230s. Now they're inching towards 250. Telugu Desam is at 16 seats. Nitish Kumar's JDU at 15. Two very substantial allies here. The BJP will need to depend both on Chandrababu Naidu and on Nitish Kumar because the others are way too insignificant. Eknath Sena 6. Ramvilas Paswan's party, his son's party, Chirag Paswan's party 5. NCP of Ajit Pawar only 2, Janata Dal Secular only 2, RLD 2. So very small. So basically, in the new BJP government that is formed, high dependence on Nitish Kumar and high dependence on Chandrababu Naidu. That's the way it looks like at this moment. But that 300 mark is a psychologically significant marker and the NDA seems to have touched it. The Congress, which had gone up to 100 seats at one time, now at 93. The heroes from the India Alliance's perspective are Samajwadi Party at 36. Big leads for the Samajwadi Party. Trinamool at 31. DMK of Stalin at 21. The Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Shiv Sena at 10. Sharad Pawar's NCP at 6. These are the bulk of the India formation parties. Now what I want to show you is the BJP Congress head-to-head situation. There are 216 seats out of 443 where the battle is between BJP and Congress for 1 and 2. These are called direct contests. In these seats, the Congress is winning on 29% of them. This is a big change from the last time, ladies and gentlemen, because last time the BJP had won 90% of the seats where it was directly BJP versus Congress. That now is down to 71. So BJP winning, but Congress also being able to hold its own by its relatively low standards relative to the last two elections. Where the BJP is getting bested is in the direct fights with the Trinamool, because if the exit polls were right and BJP had swept West Bengal, then the assembly scenario would have changed. If Mamata Banerjee is able to beat the BJP in 72% of the direct BJP-TMC face-offs, then she'll say, okay, I've been able to fight anti-incumbency at the local level, and then even in the next assembly election, she'll claim she has a chance. Now I want to come to the BJP versus SP battles. Here as well, the BJP being bested. 56 seats in Uttar Pradesh, where the battle is BJP versus Samajwadi Party. The Samajwadi Party leading in 30 of those. That's 54% leads for the Samajwadi Party. Remember, the BJP had projected this image of being completely invincible, decimating everything in its wake. That's not happening in West Bengal. That's not happening in Uttar Pradesh either. Those are the BJP-Congress direct fights. Now I want to show you what the new power map of India looks like at this moment. This is the old map of India. Start from the south. Kerala and Tamil Nadu in both 2019 and 2024 looking quite similar. The big changes are in Maharashtra. Look at how there's very limited blue, which is the India Alliance color in Maharashtra. Compare now with Maharashtra 2024, where India Alliance has done remarkably well. Not much change in Gujarat, no change in Madhya Pradesh, except that Chhindwara has now moved to the BJP corner. But big changes in Rajasthan. Look at this map of Rajasthan and how saffron it is. Compare that to Rajasthan this year, where the Congress has really come back. This is one of the big mistakes the BJP made. Despite winning, to lose ground so fast after the assembly elections too now shows how quickly the ground can move from underneath your feet. Look also at Uttar Pradesh, the biggest story of this election. Look at how saffron Uttar Pradesh was in 2019 when, you know, the BJP did well despite having SP, BSP together. SP and Congress, arguably a less formidable alliance, but turning it up in Uttar Pradesh. Look at how blue Uttar Pradesh is, especially in eastern Uttar Pradesh. The big change also in West Bengal, where Mamata Banerjee has done very well. This power map, Rajdeep, really showing how the power map of India has changed. Indian politics has changed. The nature of the next government has changed. The Indian people have spoken, and they've spoken very loud.
I'll tell you also to look at some other element, because remember, we have to look ahead, and in the next 9 months, there are 4 or 5 big elections between now and 2025 November. Let's start from Maharashtra. In Maharashtra at the moment, India Alliance has 26, NDA has 21. So when I look at the state of Maharashtra, and I'll probably come here to the map, Rahul, with your permission, and see whether we go to these state by state and look at all the assemblies that are going to the
You want to start with Maharashtra?
We start with Maharashtra.
48 seats in Maharashtra.
48 seats in Maharashtra, and take a look at what Maharashtra is showing. 26-21, which clearly means that with elections 4 months from now, the India Alliance will hold together. What's clear is they will see opportunity that they can win the Vidhan Sabha. So that's a big challenge for the BJP.
Just look at how the graph is crashed. 37 seats for the India Alliance in the last Lok Sabha elections, crashing to 21.
Actually, it's more than that, because, you know, the Uddhav Sena has left. It was actually 41 with the Uddhav Sena.
How I calculate is, if that MP moved alliance, what's the starting point at the base, at the beginning of this election?
So it's a loss of about, it's a substantial loss of 16 seats.
From 9 to 26, this is the India Alliance.
So therefore, that's good news for the opposition there in Maharashtra, which comes in October. Let's turn to Haryana.
No, can we
which
look
is
at
the next?
No, just for a moment, I want to look at the vote share in Maharashtra, Rajdeep, because this is very interesting. The BJP at 25.8, the Sena of Eknath Shinde at 15.4, Ajit Pawar's Sena, because they had fewer seats, only 3.6. But look at this, 18.9, Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray, 16.2 Congress, NCP of Pawar is 7.3.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's about 44 plays 41. So in vote percentages, you'll have the Mahayuti probably ahead, but because the MVA seats are well distributed in terms of their different areas of influence, it's worked better. Let's turn from there to Haryana.
Oh, we've just received word that Sharad Pawar is in touch with Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu. Even though Naidu's office is saying, boss,
Sharad
I'm
Pawar
not.
has waited for this moment. You see, this is the thing. He wants to play. He had told me, I want to be the Harkishan Singh Suji.
can
This
I
was
come
a year
in?
ago.
Sharad Pawar.
This was a year ago.
Can I come in? See, in a scenario where Prime Minister Modi has to rely upon a Chandrababu Naidu and a Nitish Kumar is not a comfortable scene, by the way.
So you're accepting that?
See, look at the track record of these
Absolutely
two leaders.
right.
It's something which is not a comfortable position, no matter they touch 300. That's not a scenario that Prime Minister would have loved to be there.
Good point. Good point. Haryana, if I may look at, because
let's now.
Okay, you want to look at this? Interesting. Because
the moment Rajdeep sees Maharashtra, his eyes light up. He says, okay, let's spend more time on Maharashtra.
No, the BJP's gains and losses are almost across in terms of seats. But if we can look at the other side,
no, I'll show you votes. In votes, the BJP is down 7% in Konkan, 6% in Marathwada, 1% in Mumbai, 2% in the north, 2% in Vidarbha, gaining 1% vote share in Western Maharashtra.
Yeah, so it shows Maharashtra's been a mirror cracked. And clearly the BJP, particularly, remember Marathwada is where the Maratha agitation has peaked. That's where they've suffered their biggest hit. Konkan and Thane, I'm not surprised, but Marathwada is the surprise. Now you turn to Haryana, and Preeti's face lights up when I say Haryana, but look at what Haryana has done. It's 5-5. Now, this is a state which you win 10-0 last time. When it becomes 5-5, I'm sure even in vote share, you're going to find a very, very tough...
A very close contest in Haryana. Rahul, can you tell us some of the...
So, Congress is leading on the reserved seat of Ambala, Gurgaon, Hisar, Rohtak and Sirsa, which again is a reserved seat. The NDA,
so they've done well in the Dalit, in the 3 SC seats.
And if you look at, that's the combination, Rajdeep, for the assembly election.
Dalits
and Jats and Muslims together.
That's what it is.
You want to explain that, Preeti, to us?
The Muslims are negligible. Till now, the history of Haryana politics has been the Dalits. There's a divide in that as well. The Chamars and the others have not come ever. The Chamars have voted with the Congress. The other Dalits like Valmikis have never come. This is changed Haryana politics.
But look at the gap. Just 1,000.
1,000.
Less than 800.
Naveen Jindal versus Sushil Gupta,
Rajiv,
very
I'm
small.
getting in reports that all the other 5 seats are less than 5,000.
So Sonipat, that's
being
right.
won by the,
no. Look at this. Sonipat, Mohanlal Badoli, just 210,000 versus Satpal Brahmachari,
so
207,000. Very, very close.
All seats they are
Let's
saying
come
is
to
like that.
Karnal. Karnal, remember, is where the chief minister comes from.
Here,
Manoj Lal Khattar is contesting. 3 lakh versus 1 lakh.
So he's winning comfortably.
Let's come to Faridabad. 2 lakh 57 versus 1 lakh 90 for Mahinder Pratap
Relatively
Singh.
comfortable.
Bhiwani Mahindergarh, Dharambir Singh, 2
Very
lakh
close
49, 244. So 3 seats at least.
3 of the 5 seats of the BJP are within 10,000 at the moment in the state of Haryana, going down to the wire there in the state of
let's
Haryana.
spend a moment on the vote share for Haryana. The BJP has 45.9%. The Congress is 45.2%. If you're a political junkie, just remember there's an assembly election.
Add up 3%.
Assembly election in a few weeks from now. The Congress has a real chance in Haryana.
Yes, Preeti.
Well, right now, there's word coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party that they are leading in Kurukshetra.
Okay, so that's going to go down the wire. Kurukshetra is going to go down to the wire. Can I then look at the next state that's going to the assembly elections, which is Jharkhand?
No, but just look at how, never write off anybody in Indian politics. Look at how in 2014, the Congress was at 27 to 29 in Haryana, suddenly going up to 48%. The India Alliance, which is Congress plus AAP together, is 48 versus 46 of the BJP.
No, it's quite remarkable. Can I seek your indulgence in going back to Maharashtra for a moment? Only to show one more story of that. Let's look at the allies of how Shiv Sena UBT is doing. We got a lot of viewers watching in Mumbai.
For votes or seats?
In terms of seats and votes, both. If we can look at Maharashtra, break down the two alliances.
Eknath Shinde Sena is 5. Ajit Pawar
so
is
let
at
me
2.
explain now. The BJP last time, Rahul, won 23 of the 25 seats they contested. This time BJP contested 28. They're leading at the moment in only half. So the BJP is taking a hit also. NCP, Ajit Pawar contested 6. They're leading in 2. Sena, Shinde contested 15. So they're all below 50%. No one, yes, Rajan.
There has been a secular decline of BJP's strength when it was at its peak in 2019. It has saw consistent decline because of all the experiments that happened. Then Fadnavis being cut to size, all of those things happened and that has brought things
No, and
down.
people were saying Congress is the Kamzor Kadi.
I'm just giving the breaking news. Priyanka Gandhi is hailing Kishori Lal. Kishori Lal Sharma could well be the giant killer of Uttar Pradesh. He could be defeating Smriti Irani, Priyanka Gandhi seems to have already claimed victory, saying that Kishori Lal, the man who everyone wrote off, never had doubts about Kishori Lal, is what Priyanka Gandhi Vadra congratulating the Amethi pick Kishori Lal Sharma. So Sharma ji ki chai ab honi hi hai. But just to go back to that.
No, just 1 second. We'll take it one at a time. I want to show you what's happening in Amethi. Amethi becomes extremely important because when Smriti Irani beat Rahul Gandhi, she emerged as the giant killer. At this moment, we'll give you the live update from Amethi. Smriti Irani, formidable minister in the Modi cabinet, at 110,000 versus 158,000. Rahul Gandhi there on television right now, going to the Congress headquarters.
Okay, so there you've got Rahul Gandhi.
It'll give him some confidence. Remember, he came out, Moosawala, 295, 230 is where they are. And he'll say, well, boss, you've been popufication.
No, I think this is...
Come on, we've dissed him enough. It's time to give him credit.
No, I'll tell you one thing he did, the narrative.
You've
the
got to give him
narrative
credit.
Rahul Gandhi was able to build, and I believe inequality more than anything else is a narrative that struck a chord, especially...
This is a big story. Kishori Lal
about 48,000.
158 plays 110. This is a big story. Giant slayer being slayed. David versus Goliath. This is one of the biggest stories of this Lok Sabha election.
And just see how the election turns in just 5 years. You defeat Rahul Gandhi and then you end up possibly losing to a Kishori Lal. Those are images, Priyanka Gandhi there with Kishori Lal, but I think these are old images.
She just basically, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra said that 5 years ago I told Kishori Lal Sharma that next time you will win. She claims that she told him 5 years ago that next time she'll win.
Kishori Lal ने कहा 10:30 बजे मुझे रात को फोन आया आपको चुनाव लड़ना है. So he said 1 घंटा तो मैं सोया नहीं कि मैं करूं क्या.
I was there the night before when he was told. Suddenly at about 11 o'clock, Kishori Lal leaves the Congress headquarters looking extremely tense. So nobody knew what happened.
Absolutely.
Apparently he was looking tense was because he was told he had to fight the election.
Rahul, you don't have a map of dinners for us, right?
No.
Sons and daughters. Somebody wanted to know that. I guess we can build that up later.
Let the data intelligence unit also do some work.
Yeah,
everything is done on live analytics. What will DIU do? They have to be doing some work.
Let's go. We'll go each alphabet and we choose one person. Akhilesh Yadav here winning. Abhishek Banerjee. This is a big one. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is trailing. That's one worth looking at, Rahul. Because he's trailing. Look at it, Yusuf Pathan. Well, 14,000. So it could still go down to the wire. But here's the story. Take a look at the votes that number 3 is picking up. So when number 3 is picking up votes, between the battle between the two, maybe he's taking votes also from Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who's won 5 times. So this could be a big election. Let's go to B. We'll take big one in every alphabet, and then you can... there you go. Who's the one looking in B? An interesting candidate.
Baghel, despite the
Bajan Panda is back in business, Kendra Pada. So he's,
But they're winning virtually everything in Odisha.
So, but he's lost in the past.
Big news, because
so he's made a comeback.
He was a principal opponent for
Bomai making a comeback. Basuri Swaraj set to make a spectacular debut. By the way, Delhi is 7-0. So Delhi is a city where the BJP is totally dominating.
So there's no one national picture, very fractured picture,
Bhupender Yadav's important union minister is leading at the moment. So the Bs are done. We'll do C, D, E, and then we'll do the rest later. Let's see if we can find C's. Rahul's election.
No, Charanjit Singh Channi in Jalandhar is leading. So the Congress is largely held on. There was a lot of turbulence, poaching, etc. They've held on to their gains.
And look at it, Mr. Channi was demoted. This is Indian politics. Completely destroyed in Punjab 2 years ago. Now he's winning there in Jalandhar. This is an interesting one. Big story coming out from Karnataka, Bengaluru rural.
Wow,
Manjunath, cardiologist, is leading by a big margin
Almost
over
1.5 lakh votes.
And think about DK Shivkumar. 1 year ago, we talked about him as a kingmaker. And a future boss, an Amit Shah equivalent. His own brother is losing.
Let's not get carried away. DK Shivkumar and Amit Shah, there's no comparison.
अरे अभी देखो ना कभी-कभी कुछ करना पड़ता है इस तरह से बोलना पड़ता है. Dilip Ghosh trailing. This is an interesting constituency because of the person he is trailing to. Kirti Azad at the moment is leading, but we could go to Digvijay Singh, who's giving a bit of a battle. Possibly a fight there.
This is his erstwhile principality.
He's done a much better job. He's
30,000 gap.
30,000, but compared to what the others are losing in Madhya Pradesh, it's a slightly better fight. So Digvijay Singh is losing.
Sanju Verma of the BJP is with us. Salman Soz is with us. Sanju Verma, to you first. 295 leads for the NDA. The BJP's own tally at this moment, far from the majority mark. So it's 241, very far from the majority mark. How are you reading these numbers, Sanju Verma?
Rahul, before coming on your show, I was told that, out of the 64.2 crore odd voters who've voted, not every vote has been counted. We still have about 28 to 30 crore votes, where the reconciliation and tallying has not happened. So I'm very confident that BJP will get the majority figure and well past it. We'll be well past 272 on our own. And as things stand now, the NDA certainly is in the lead. I will not beat around the bush. The numbers.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Would you accept that if you don't reach 272, it's a blow? You see, this entire election was fought 543 seats. There's only one leader, one nation. If you win less than half, will there be a grudging acceptance that this election has not quite been as smooth as you might have hoped? At least some humility for once?
Rajdeep, let me be very clear. Am I disappointed, at the Uttar Pradesh numbers? Most certainly, yes. I'm not going to be lying. West Bengal has been a disappointment. But if on the one hand, there have been misses from Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, I think also give BJP credit for the fact that after 25-year long reign, Naveen Patnaik will finally have to hang up his boots. The BJP has done a stellar job in Odisha. The BJP has done a stellar job in Odisha. The BJP-NDA alliance with Pawan Kalyan and Chandrababu Naidu has completely routed YSRCP. So I think Andhra Pradesh and Odisha stand out as two very, very strong states in terms of our performance. Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, we will have to
put forth a nara of 370. You're not even closing in on 270 right now.
Yeah, so Preeti, I started by saying that Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal have been serious disappointments. And at this point in time, knowing how BJP functions, whether it is victory or defeat, going back to the drawing board and analyzing what went wrong is certainly going to happen. But at the same time, if you are going to tell us that, BJP sarkar nahi banayegi, I disagree. Narendra Modi Pradhan Mantri banenge.
No. Sanju, no one's telling you that. Prime Minister Modi is going to be back. Salman Soz, I just want to get you in for a quick comment. Seriously, Salman Soz, you tell me, did you even think you're going to close into these numbers? If I look at UP numbers, I've spoken to so many from the Congress and the Samajwadi Party in UP, they would have never imagined. Congress would have never imagined leading in 8 out of 17 that they fought.
Preeti, first, let me just say that on behalf of the Congress Party, I thank the Indian voter for standing up to this dictatorship that Prime Minister Modi had unleashed and the BJP had unleashed on the country. I think the people have spoken loud and clear. They don't want arrogance. They want humility in politics. They don't want you to tell them that we're giving you food, so give us your vote. They want you to understand that the food is their right and the vote is not your right. So I think if the message for the BJP is clear, and by the way, let me just say that everybody had written us off. And by the way, all of you have seen me on TV since 2012. I'm a long-suffering Congress supporter. Today, I'm smiling, but of course, I hope that these trends yield final results. But if they do,
Congress supporters.
So what will change?
Salman Soz speaking
that's
for
a good
many.
point. So what will change? Professor Soz, Professor was the dad. Salman, your dad is a great friend, so I remember him fondly. But what will change? Do you believe suppose that Prime Minister Modi becomes Prime Minister again? That seems more likely. The NDA forms a government. How will anything then change?
No, but Rajdeep, I do not I do not think with these numbers right now, the way they stand, I don't think there is a guarantee that Prime Minister Modi will be Prime Minister for a third term. That is my view. I think a lot is going to change if these numbers stay.
Let
as they
Sanju
are.
Verma respond to that. Sanju Verma,
please come in.
we've seen Sharad Pawar reaching out to Chandrababu Naidu, reaching out to Nitish Kumar. The opposition will try and fish in troubled waters, try and say, okay, Chandrababu Naidu, you become Prime Minister. Are you concerned that some of that could have an impact on the next government formation, Sanju Verma?
You know, Rahul, first and foremost, a very few quick points. In the last 29 odd years, out of those 29 odd years, 26 years, Nitish Kumar has been largely with the BJP or BJP and its allies. Yes, we had some problems with the Shiromani Akali Dal, but on our own, we have never disrespected an ally, not even Uddhav Thackeray. Whereas if you look at the Congress's history, be it I.K. Gujral, be it Deve Gowda, be it Chandrasekhar, be it V.P. Singh, or be it their own Prime Minister Narasimha Rao, ऐसा कोई बचा नहीं